Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different. Also this is the first video I'm filming with my new hair, so that's exciting. I feel like it's the Betty Cooper from Riverdale look with the short ponytail and little curls. But yeah, I've also pre-filmed, so there's going to be videos that come out after this one that won't have short hair. That I won't have short hair. So yeah, don't get confused. I'm sorry. Today's video is an Easter inspired makeup look. As you can see, little clouds, big green hill, blue sky, and little Easter eggs on my eyes. So yeah, this was my first time doing anything creative like this, so forgive me because it's very messy and it does not look great and it's all over the place and I get very frustrated throughout the video, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I just thought I would share it with you because it is my first time doing anything like this, so I thought it would be cool to catch on camera. I'd like to see in the future where I started. If I do keep practicing, I'll eventually get better at doing creative looks, so I would like to see where I started, you know, and where it all started from and began. So yeah, that's why I'm making this video, and also for entertainment purposes because again, it doesn't look good, it's a mess and I'm an idiot. When the video starts, I would have already done this eye, the one that I'm raising my eyebrow, that I would already have been done. And yeah, I'm just basically finishing off this eye, which did not turn out nowhere near as good as the first eye, which is funny because, you know, I had practiced doing this eye. You'd think I'd be able to nail it on this one, but no, it turned out so much worse. As you can see, it's nowhere near as good, but whatever, we tried and that's all that matters. That's all anyone could ask for. So yeah, sorry for the long intro. Let's just get right into the video then, shall we? We're just gonna get into recreating this look. As you can see, it is Easter inspired. I've got the 4 little Easter eggs on my eyelid. I've got the sky with some clouds, and the green is the grass hill, basically. I'll put up a photo of where the inspiration came from. I just looked up, I think I literally just looked up Easter and went into Google Images. And this photo popped up, and that's kind of where I got the inspiration from. So yeah, I'm just going to go into a little bit of detail. I got the blue for the sky, the clouds, the green hill. I've got yellow in my waterline to make my eye not so dark. Like Easter is very pastel, bright kind of holiday. So I put yellow in my waterline, and then we got the pop of like a greeny, yellowy shimmer in my inner corner there. And then we got the 4 Easter eggs, yellow, purple, pink and orange. It's kind of hard to see because of my eyelashes. I don't know if that helped at all, but yeah, that's what I got going on. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you how I did it, even though you probably don't care because I don't think anyone's gonna recreate this ever. But I thought it would make a cool video, so I'm here. Hello. So yeah, I did this a few hours ago. I've been putting off filming and now I don't remember what I did, so it's gonna be a learning curve, isn't it? I got the James Charles palette and used Flashback, the matte white shade, and I just put that like all over my whole entire eye basically. So this is gonna sound stupid, but because I got the James Charles brush kit as well, you would have seen that in a previous video, I don't know why I told you that. I take the big M439 brush, it's huge, I literally just caked on the white, as you can see, and then I just kind of pressed it into my eye, and that was just to make sure more or less my concealer was actually set properly. I did this a few hours ago, so I didn't need to do this right now, but I'm doing exactly what I did on this eye, and I just made sure the concealer was set, and I wanted it to be white so the colours were more vibrant on top and not dark and dingy, because I put a face powder down which would make it darker. So yeah, anyways, I did that. You can see it didn't make that much of a difference because I wasn't too concerned about that, but that is what I did. So we're just copying E127 from Shop Miss A. You can see there's a lot of blue on it. I used blue pretty much all over my lid. I was really messy with it. I didn't really care where I put it because I knew I was going to do the cut crease. So Festival BYS eyeshadow palette, and I took this shade here. It doesn't have a name, so that's great, but the top blue, light blue shade, I took that, put it everywhere. As you can see, this shadow isn't that pigmented, which is exactly why I used it, because I was scared to use blues. I've never done a creative look in my life. This is my first time doing anything, so you can see it's not that great. That's why I said no one would want to recreate it. It's not good, but I'm still proud of myself because this is my first time doing something like this, which was out of my comfort zone. So yeah, that's why I'm proud of myself. And then I went down a shade. See how kind of a gradient? I kind of did that. I went down to the next shade. And this one was a little bit more pigmented, so it scared me a little bit more, as you can see. But I'm still very messy with it because, again, I knew I was doing a cut crease, so I didn't really care where I put everything, as long as it just blended, which I know these shadows blend well, so I wasn't worried. Went back into the James Charles palette and I got shade Playground. Lightly touched it because this is pigmented, and then kind of went a bit lower into the crease. Did I use this brush or did I use the other one? I can't remember. M456 brush from Morphe, and I got, what did I say, it was Playground again, and I kind of just stamped the colour over here, so because I knew I was going to do like a higher cut crease, I wanted there to be some sort of a gradient in the sky, so I stamped it around where I thought the sky was going to start, finish. Is that start and finish or finish and start? I don't know. But yeah, I just did that. I don't know why this camera, maybe it's the lighting, it could be the lighting. Let's just see. Yeah, it's something because I'm using, wow, this colour right here. On camera it does not look the same in person. In person it's a lot, I wouldn't even know how to describe. If you have the palette, you'll know what I'm talking about. It doesn't look like this, and on the eyes is not translating to what it actually looks like in real life, which is a bit annoying. On the eyes, on the camera, it looks like a dark blue, like a dark grey blue, like a storm, like I'm trying to make a storm on my face or something. In real life it does not look like that. It looks really bright and colourful, but whatever. And then, after doing that for a bit, like so, I went back into the BYS palette and I got the next one down again, like that, and then really tucked that underneath for more gradient. Oof, that was too much gradient, Talia. And then we're kind of going to blend it all together. Really wish I had done this straight away because I don't remember everything I did, which is annoying. But I do remember something. Hold up. I remember what I did now. I got, I think it was this brush still, so I need to get the blue off of them. And then I went into the James Charles palette and I got Flashback. that, and I kind of pressed it up under the brow bone. Don't worry, we'll blend it in a minute, don't fret. Because I, again, really wanted a gradient and I wasn't getting what I wanted, so this gave me what I wanted. And then blend, blend, blend. See, in person it looks so much nicer. I don't know why on camera it doesn't look as good. Hopefully it's just me, and on camera it does look good, but you know, that's probably not the case. And then we cut the crease. This is a scary one. I used this white concealer from Shop Miss AOA Studio, like that, a little bit more. And then I got my actual concealer from Maybelline, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 5 Ivory. Okay, like so. And then I got the M224 brush from James's collection, and I kind of just like mixed them like so, and then I began to cut my crease. The way I do it is I kind of just trace my eyelid, and then I look up. See how it's created that line for you? Now you know where to like kind of start. I go a bit above it because I wanted the heel to be like a lot bigger, but yeah, that's kind of like the baseline, so you kind of know where to go, you know what I mean? And like up and out, kind of like that. You can see, oh, I'm an idiot. I should probably be taking into account that my eyes are two different shapes, so far out, Brussels sprout. I was wondering why it didn't look right. It's because my eyes are two different freaking shapes. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get for now. I can always adjust it more later on, but I don't want to go too overboard and realize I did too much, because yeah, again, like I said, my eyelids are two different shapes, so I've got to be careful with what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of fill it in, and then with the other side I went in again with Flashback, and I started setting it all in place. And then I got the M456. You can see one side's dark and one side's light. That's on purpose. Okay, so firstly I went in with the light side, and I got shade, something to do with like his money, Social Blade. Yeah. I got shade Social Blade, and I literally just started packing it everywhere where I just put the white. Just like that. And then I got the other side, which is a dark green, and I got shade Daddy. And I put it in my outer corner. And I also put it in my inner corner, so it was kind of like a spotlight thing, you know what I mean? Spotlight cut crease. Like so, and then what did I do? That's the question. What did I do? Oh, okay. I got E134 from Shop Miss A. This brush is like, it reminds me of like an egg, basically. Which seems a bit stupid, but as you can see, it's kind of like the top of an egg. It's just missing like the round bottom bit where it would go like, it just made sense to perfectly just, you know what I mean? Yeah, probably not. I picked a side, so I just pick a side, and then I just kind of placed it in the concealer in my hand. See how it kind of just leaves an egg shape? And then I did that again over here. Uh-oh. That was not perfect, but oh well. Nothing's gonna be perfect. This is my first time doing anything creative. And then I did it again. Over there. And then one more. I like that. This doesn't have a name. It's just a brush. I don't know. I can't remember where I got it from. Probably like a Wish or something. I don't know. And then I just wet it, and then I use shimmers as the eggs because I'm extra, and Easter eggs aren't boring, so I used shimmery colours. Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous Bolt palette thingy, and I use shade Coin. Not that it's focusing. Oh well, I used this shade here as my yellow colour. Like that, and then I went in with the Morphe 35B palette. I don't have the names with me, but I took this shimmery goldy yellow colour and I placed that on there too. And that colour just made it a lot more pastel, which I think of pastels when I think of Easter, so that's why I did that. And then I wiped off that brush. I'm going to go in with the very well known purple colour from James's palette, which is called Artistry. Into the 35B palette. I went in with this colour here first. And then I got the colour next to it, so I just used this one. And I went in with this one next. So you can see these eggs are a lot more closer together than the other ones, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. I went in with the 35G palette, Bronze Goals palette from Morphe. I have a review on this coming out soon. I took like the middle shade, like bright orange shimmer, and used that as the orange egg. And there we go, we have the 4 eggs on my eyelids. And that's not all I do, and you'll see that later on. And then the next thing, I made the clouds. Yeah. You know those brushes that everyone says they don't use, and like, why do you even put them in the packages? Yeah, I use those. One of the little sponge tip applicators, I use one of those. I got the white concealer, and I put that on the back of my hand, and then I got the little applicator and I put it just kind of on the tip area. I didn't want too much, and that's kind of how I formed and shaped my clouds. I would just kind of do this and then like keep going, forming random little shapes as a cloud. I just tried to fix it off camera. I don't think it really worked, so that's really great for me. We love that. Yeah, that's like really annoying. I tried to fix it, but I think I made it worse. That hill has seen better days, but I can't blend too close to the egg, otherwise the egg will disappear like it's currently doing. So yeah, I think I made it worse, which is really annoying. I don't know how I did it so well on the first time, and then the second time when I've got practice it doesn't work. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. We're gonna move on with what we've got,
That is not correct.
Which is not good. As you can see, the clouds have seen better days. They're not good at all. These ones are fine. These ones are not clouds. Trying to make myself feel better by saying that clouds aren't perfect, but they're more perfect than that. Jesus. M431. I got my highlighter from Wish. As you can see, I've been a lot of trial and error on the back of my hand. Got the highlight, and I kind of, well, this brush is probably too big. I made my clouds sparkle, essentially. You can tell in person, but I don't think you can tell on camera. But yeah, I did that, and then I also applied it to each egg so that my eggs would shimmer. They sparkle now. After that, I actually did my eyebrows. I look like a potato. Shade Social Blade from Davinci Resolve palette, and I literally just coated my under eye, like proper coat my under eye. Then grabbing a shade Daddy and kind of meshing the outer corners together. So there you can see that, you know, like I went in. And that's because I wanted there to be a straight line, and I knew I wouldn't have been able to do that if I just like use the brush. So I use a makeup wipe, and then I would go from where I wanted it, which is about there. And just start cleaning it up. M506 brush, and we're going to get ring light, and I put it in my inner corner. And then I got the buisness palette again, and I got this shade, middle, second down, and packed that in my inner corner as well, like that. I know it really doesn't look even, that's because it's not. My inner corners are never even. I can never get them perfectly even, but it is what it is, and I don't really care because I kind of just want to get this over and done with now. I want to go have dinner. I just got this random angled brush. I think it's like another eyebrow brush. I got shade B from Davinci Resolve palette, and obviously don't tug your eye like I am, but what I do, and I just put it in my waterline like so. As you can see, yeah, my eyes are not symmetrical whatsoever, but we don't care. We tried our best, and that's all that matters. The Corsal Big Shot Volume Express Maybelline New York mascara. Let me just quickly do this off camera because I can't see properly and I feel like I'm gonna poke myself in the eye. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It doesn't look that great, I'm aware. Again, this is my first time doing anything creative like this, so I didn't do a good job, but we're gonna ignore that. I tried my best, and that's all anyone could really ask for. So yeah, this is the look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's Easter inspired makeup look. It was a bit of a mess. It was definitely all over the place. I'm sorry. Again, my first time doing anything creative. But for my first time, I don't think it's that bad. It could definitely be worse, so that's a plus. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Turn post notifications on. Follow my social medias. And yeah. I will see you guys all next Sunday. Bye guys. Are we ready to rumble and remove my makeup? Let's start the bad eye because fuck you, you know? Well, that was satisfying. Oh, it's so pretty on the makeup wipe, but not on my eye. Oh my god. Ugh, this is going to be so satisfying, and I am so happy about it. I don't think Mount Everest has ever looked so intense in its life, but oh well. Quite literally the power of makeup. Makeup, no makeup, makeup, no makeup. A mess and pretty.